मेरा मदर इन लॉ भी बोला हाँ हाँ ठीक है, बट आई एम वरीड अबाउट यू। आई सेड आप ऐसा चिंता मत करो, मेरे को कुछ नहीं होगा। तो मैं गई 2011 में गारो हिल्स, एकदम जंगल। एंड यू नो व्हाट, उस टाइम में बहुत मिलिटेंट्स का उपद्रव था, एकदम टेरिबल, अवस्था खराब था। दे वर किडनैपिंग पीपल, you know, all sort of nonsense was happening there. So somehow both, my husband is also very enthusiastic, so both of us went there, but he had to come back. Unka office hai, he said I'll leave you and go like that. I said you don't worry, you go. So he also gave, he said Om Namah Shivaya karke lag jao, don't worry for anything. So I stayed in the guest house alone, और सब जगह में किडनैपिंग हो रहा है, मारपीट हो रहा है, क्या क्या हो रहा है पता नहीं। कौन मेरे को ये बुद्धि दिया वहां पे जाओ, मैं भी चला गया जय गुरुदेव बोल के। रात में तो सोया, तो क्या हुआ, वहां पे एक गार्ड था। वो गार्ड को ना देखने से आप लोग एकदम डर जाओगे। वो ड्रंक था न क्या था, मैंने वेरी फनी लुकिंग। हाँ, सो ही वाज, मैडम आप चिंता मत करो, हम, ही वाज ड्रंक, हम आपके दरवाजे के सामने में है, कुछ नहीं होगा। ऐसे नहीं भैया कुछ तो नहीं होगा, आप तो है, मन मन में सोच रहे, तुमको ही देखने से डर लग रहा है मेरे को। तो रात तो जैसा तैसा I slept. Then the next morning I go to the university there, Nehu University, and then I give a talk to the MBA department. I go to the MBA department and give a talk. There were around about 70 to 80 youths, boys and girls. जो होता है, you know, all depressed, frustrated and all. So I give just a simple talk for 5 minutes, and I see they're all raising their hands. They want to do the course. और मैंने क्या किया, मैं इतना फॉर्म्स वॉर्म्स लेके नहीं गया जंगल में, कहा क्या होगा। I just took maybe 15-20. So the boys come and so बहुत बड़ा course हुआ, they were all excited, happy and all. But my main target was to go to the tribal villages and, you know, how to bring them into because a lot of addiction is there, lot of so many things are happening. So ऐसे बहुत सारे 2-3 courses लिए, there were a little bit of change. Then suddenly what happened, the terrorism went at a peak. People did not dare to go. So everybody stopped me. I did not go. But देखो कैसे होते हैं, अगर आपसे कुछ काम होना है ना, वो गुरु कैसे कैसे करके ढूंढ के आपको वहां लेके जाता है. So after 3 to 4 years, a couple calls me up in the night, at 9:30 p.m. in the night. They said, we are from the Garo Hills, ma'am. We want to come and meet you. I said, yeah, but for what? No, someone told us that the doctor told us that we have to do the art of living course. So हम लोग को क्या होता है ना, कोई अगर बोल दे art of living course करे तो we are all, you know, कहाँ yes please to come and meet me tomorrow and excited to the full level. तो मैंने अंदर का बात, इंटेंशन ये है कि चलो उसका लाइफ में भी breathing out, breathing in हो जाए मस्ती से. So those people come, and very 2 young couple, you know, they are tribal people, they come, and looking at the boy, I could make out that he is sort of, you know, what do you call it, mastan, ऐसा मस्तान की जैसे है वो. तो आते हैं तो जैसे नो हम लोग को तो कोर्स कल ही चाहिए. ऐसे देखो 2 आदमी का, तब तक मतलब ऑफलाइन में था, 2 आदमी का कोर्स, तो ये तो मैं सोचा था अगर उन लोग भी 2-3 लेके आए तो हो जाएगा मस्ती से कोर्स. तो बोला कि हम लोग अभी कहाँ से ढूंढे मैम. यू नो व्हाट हैपेंड, उन लोग गए, आई कॉल्ड अ फ्यू, 12 आदमी का एक्सेलेंट कोर्स हो गया. नाउ दिस टू कपल, दे एकदम, दे वर लाइक हाई. सो दे टोल्ड मी, I say, I went to Garo Hills, I worked there for many years, but this happened. For all this terrorism problem, I did not go. Well, ma'am, you don't worry, we'll take responsibility, you come again. We want you to introduce you to our people, our villages, this, that. I went, and you know what happened? I went there, I did not know they had all these backgrounds, all those, you know, background. Then they took me, I called up my husband, the next day he also came, we organized the course, the boy was very active, the girl was very active, and then finally they said, ma'am, we want you to go and meet a person who is so and so, and he's from that background, and he wants to meet you. I said, chalo, no problem, we'll go there. And they bring a jeep, and that time my husband was with me. So both of us, we go. And I did not take my car. We went with their, what you call that, sumo sort of. So we were going, we were crossing the villages, we are crossing the jungles, we are crossing the field. My husband is looking at me, I'm looking at him, because they told where we are going. After that, we come to huge jungle sort and a small cottage type, and then we go inside. और मैं क्या बताओ क्या दृश्य देखा वहां पे, देख के तो हाथ पार ठंड हो गया. We were like, he's looking at me, I'm looking at him. So finally that man comes, the lord of the whole thing. He comes and then uh, he says namaskar and all, and we've just pretend that we are like okay. So he said, ha, but what will I talk about Guruji? These people know so many things about him. And they said, we are happy that you are here. We want to do your program. First I told them, these things happen. He said, Madam, we know everything. You don't have to tell us. We want the course. I said, okay. My husband is looking at me. I'm looking, and they were all, masti tha. There were not a single lady. My husband was looking at me, was worried about me. Then finally, the boy who took me, I just, I called him out and I said, please, I've not been able to take that smell and feeling a little suffocated. So we want to go back now. He said, okay. But they are not leaving me. They want to do the course. So, and my husband is working in the government department. He has meetings, and also he just left me and he came. I mean, to the guest house, and then he came. The next day was the course. So early morning, I go there with lot of enthusiasm and all these things. 35 of them. If you look at them now, अच्छों का भी वो हो जाएगा, हाँ काँप जाएगा. You know that history and everything. In the jungle, these people are all waiting for me. I go there with my driver. And I go. And then I found all of them were sitting. That main fellow was there. And there were huge wild dogs there, I said, Bapre, I'll tell them to close their eyes and these dogs will come near me, to gone case. So hum kaha ud jayega. I'll start shouting. So, those people were, namaste, good morning, this and that. They know English. Namaste, bhaiya, kaise hai? Sab theek thak hai? So suddenly I told one of those people there, I said, can you just take out the dogs from there? I'm scared of the dog. And they started laughing. बहुत हंसना शुरू कर दिया. बोले ये क्या बोल रहे हैं, हम लोग से नहीं डरते, ये कुत्ता से डरने लगा. तो मतलब उन लोग बहुत वो हो गया. ठीक है. फिर मेरे को बोला कि अच्छा ठीक है, somehow the dog said, I said no, why should I? हम क्यों डरेगा आप लोगों से? उन लोग मेरे को बोला आप लोग हमसे नहीं डरा, आप एक लेडी हो के आ गया, दीदी, मैडम से दीदी हो गया. I said देखो, आप लोग सब मेरे अपने हो, मेरा भाई हो, और भाई से क्या डरना, भाई लोगों से तो कुछ डरना नहीं है. ये सब बोल के मैं बैठ गया to take the world's most profound course of basic course that time. इतना सुंदर, it was a beautiful journey. Last day, all of them were crying, and suddenly कहीं से इतना बारिश आ गया था, आप लोगों को मैं क्या बताऊं. मैं तब तो वो कैसेट था, हाँ, क्रिया का, वो लेके मैं टेप लेके ऐसा घूम रहा हूँ. वो त्रिपाल, वो जो पेंडल तोड़ के सब जमीन पे आ गया, बारिश हो रहा है. और बट ये सब व्यक्ति, एक आदमी भी आंख नहीं खोला. They went on taking the soham, they went on breathing in and out, in and out. It was a beautiful sight. इतना सुंदर दर्शन. मेरे को लगा कि इतने सारे सन्यासी बैठ के तप कर रहे थे. कहा कि किसको इन लोग मार रहा है, क्या कर रहा है, that did not come to my mind. Amazing. इतना बड़ा चैलेंज. और कैसे ये चैलेंज मतलब वो विश्वास के साथ, एक भक्ति के साथ, एक कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ, कन्विक्शन के साथ, मतलब इतना अमेजिंग. एंड देन फिर काम शुरू हो गया वहां पे तो जाके मैं एक लीडर जैसा बन गया. सो मेरे को ये गांव बुलाती, तो ये गांव बुलाती, एंड दे आर वेरी पावरफुल पीपल देयर. तो वहां पे उन लोगों ने हम लोग को एक बहुत बड़ा पहाड़ दिया. पहाड़ का भी कुछ काम बनेगा, अभी तक बना नहीं. तो दे जस्ट लैंडेड, दे गिफ्टेड अस. बोले आप लोग कुछ भी चीज करो, आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग का करो. और पता है, फिर उन लोगों को मैंने लेके गुरुजी के साथ मिला के विद्या भी शिलोंग में. और गुरुजी सो स्वीट. उन लोग को पूछते हैं क्या पता है कि वो जाते हैं ना, ही इज टेलिंग टू देम, शी गोज she's safe now there. Then they said, no, she's our didi. She's our mother there. You don't worry. उनको कुछ भी नहीं होगा. और आप लोग मानो 5:30 बजे सब अंदर हो जाते हैं वहां पे. I am the only लेडी देयर. मेरे ड्राइवर के साथ मैं पूरी शहर पे घूमती थी. आदमी के घर जाना, गांव में जाना, बातें. कोई चीज मेरे को छू नहीं पाया. नथिंग.